I can really recommend then that we use hot stones because that is really gonna help you relax. Well, what do you know? Hot stones cost more. It is Sunday, November 21st, 2021, and on this week's edition of Sunday Sofatime, we're talking about cruise ship spa secrets. It's almost Thanksgiving.
Christmas will be here soon.
If you're looking for a Christmas gift, why not a funny Sea Day t-shirt? And let me just remind you again that by using my affiliate link, which is also in the description box below, I get a little bit of a commission for sending the traffic to Amazon. The prices stay the same for you, but for qualified purchases, I get a bonus. Cruise ship spas. I kind of love to hate them. I generally think they're way too expensive. Like for instance, on the Celebrity Apex, that was our last cruise. The daily vlogs are still going online for that cruise. I don't think there was a single treatment in the spa that cost less than $100. And I think an hour-long massage was like $150. That's a lot of money. However, for those of you who might be thinking that you already know what I'm gonna say in this video, let me tell you something. I have some brand new information based on personal experience that I'm gonna tell you about in this video that I haven't talked about with anybody yet. So I know that a lot of people always go to the spa when they're on a ship to get a massage. You might not get a massage the entire year long, and then on your cruise, that is the time that you really sort of spoil yourself. Spoil yourself. Why was that so hard to say? Spoil yourself and go all out and get a massage, get a lomi massage, get a full body massage.
So many different kinds of massages.
And I know that you have written to me to say that you don't care that it costs more than on land. It's just something that you connect with going on a cruise and that you don't usually do it on land, so you're willing to pay more this one time to do it. And I totally get it. When we're talking about the price, here's something that I can tell you from my experience. Usually, there will be offers when you're on board the ship where you can save a little bit of money, and it's almost always if you book it for an early morning appointment or a late appointment on a sea day. I think most people leave the ship on a sea day, they go out on some kind of excursion, and then the spas have a problem getting all the appointment slots full, so they offer a little bit of a discount to make it more appealing. And then you can save, you know, like 10, 15, 20% of $150. And it kind of adds up. I'm not saying this always happens, but I have experienced it. And another way that you can get a little bit of a discount is sometimes the like frequent cruisers club, like clubs like Royal Caribbean's Crown and Anchor. Sometimes they also offer a discount. Also on the Celebrity Apex, we were in the so-called Aqua class. And then on certain things, we also got offered a special discount. So the first secret is you don't have to pay full price. There are ways that you can get it a little bit cheaper. The next secret I want to let you know about is that very many of the major cruise lines, they don't run the spa on the ship themselves. They use an external company. And the people who are trained to do these massage therapies and the products that they use are the same, even though the prices may be different. For example, a couple years ago, Marcus and I did a back-to-back cruise. Starting, the first cruise was the Carnival Sunrise, and the cruise that we immediately boarded when we disembarked that ship was the Disney Dream, our only cruise on Disney, where I bought a fantastic hat that I've worn so much, and look what happened. I was so dumb, I put it in the wash machine with a bunch of clothes, and it broke. I don't know, I almost could still wear it though. Yeah, I posted this I think on Facebook or on Instagram, and somebody said that you can order it online, which I might do, but it's just like, this was the one that I bought while we were there, and I don't know if I'll ever go back to Castaway Cay, so I don't know. I was kind of disappointed, and it's all my fault. Anywho, back to the spas. So we did a cruise on the Sunrise where We went to the spa and got a massage, and then we did a cruise on the Dream where we went to the spa and got a massage. And I was so surprised that it's the same company using the same products and they're trained the same way. So you're basically paying more to get the exact same massage on Disney than you are on Carnival. I don't think that's right. If there was some like heightened experience offered, you know, before or after, or if getting a massage included also entrance to the thermal suite or something like that, then I think, okay, Disney, it's okay if they charge more, but it would be like, it wouldn't be like, it is the same thing as if they had McDonald's on the Sunrise and McDonald's on the Dream, serving the same products, people train the same way, but you're paying more for it on the Dream. And as far as I'm concerned, it's not right. How do you feel about this? Do you understand where I'm coming from? So like if you wanted to say not all cruise ship spas are the same, that's not necessarily the case. Very many of them are the same.
Come on now, come on, won't you come with me? Time to let it go and be free.
The next cruise ship secret I want to give you is something that actually I really want you to avoid. What it is I want to warn you about is something that I know this spa company that runs the spas on a lot of the ships uses, and it is an information form that you have to fill out before your massage with information about your age, your health, if you have any health problems, if you have any like dry skin, if you have any specific muscle problems. They basically are gathering information about your body and how you're feeling, which technically is really good and basically essential for the massage therapist to give you exactly what you need. However, they end up using it to sell you shit. The people who work in cruise ship spas, at least for this company, they're not making $150 for the hour massage.
Oh no.
They're making an hourly wage, and then they make tips, and if they manage to upsell a certain treatment or sell some product, then they also get a percentage of that as well. So if you write on that form, I've got dry skin, I've got sore shoulders, and my feet are always cold, that like opens the door for them to get going with the upselling. And I've experienced it, I think, just about every time I've gotten a massage at sea and never on land. I'm talking about how they take the form and they say, oh, I see you've written that you have some soreness in your shoulders and back. Well, I can really recommend then that we use hot stones because that is really gonna help you relax. Well, what do you know? Hot stones cost more. If you're going through the form and you check off that, yes, you do have dry skin, guess what? They have a fantastic product that is perfect for dry skin, and you can only get it on the ship, and you need it, so why wouldn't you buy it? When Marcus and I had our massage, we did a couple massage where we were both in the room at the same time. These women were so adamant about trying to make us buy something, and they were not gonna let us leave until we bought something. And I just thought, no, I am not buying some lotion for $25.
I'm not.
And they kept saying, but you need this, you need it. My advice attached to this secret is don't write anything extra on the form. You know, maybe if you have a little bit of extra tension in your back, neck, or whatever, you can tell that when the massage begins, but the more you write on the form, the more they're gonna try to use it against your wallet. I know that some of you have told me that you say right in the beginning, please, no selling techniques, I'm not buying anything. That is, of course, a way to do it. I feel uncomfortable doing that. That doesn't mean that I'm criticizing it. I don't know. I can't get to that place in my head where I could do that without feeling like it sounds rude. And because I want them to, you know, do a good job, I don't do that. I guess I could do it at the end then. Okay, the final thing I want to tell you about this final secret is something that just recently became very clear to me through a personal experience I had. And it's very important for me to share this with you, and I'm gonna do it right after this commercial break. Did you get one? What was it about? Write it in the comments below. All right, I promised you I'm gonna share something with you that I haven't told you before, and it's very relevant to this video. I think most of you know by now, and if you don't know, then I will tell you anyways, that I am a former musical theater performer. I'm trained in dance, in singing, and acting, and I spent several years performing in long-run musicals, doing 8 shows a week, and had a very physically active lifestyle. And during this period of my life, most of these big productions also had a physiotherapist or a massage therapist on board, like on the payroll, and we would go to them at least once a week just to, make sure that everything was in order, and we could get taped or we could get certain knots massaged out of our legs, out of our back, or whatever. And I think it really helped us stay in shape, which of course is a benefit for the show. And now that I'm not dancing anymore, the most physical thing that I do is play tennis. I'm on a tennis team here in my club, and I try to play as often as I can. Sometimes I play 4 times a week. Sometimes I don't play any time a week. And it's basically all I do at the moment to really stay in shape. And recently, I remembered all these experiences I had with the physical therapists and the massage therapists working for the theaters, and I thought, okay, what can I do to learn how to stay in better shape, to take a little bit better care of my body? I know how to warm up my body, I know how to cool down my body, I know how to stretch, and I've been doing all that, but still, my ankles hurt almost all the time when I'm playing tennis. My shoulders get sore, especially from my serve. There's all these things, and I thought, okay, I'm really doing everything I can that's in my current knowledge, so maybe I could gain some more knowledge to help myself. So I started searching through the catalogs of certain trade schools here in Hamburg, where I live, and found out that many of them offer a very condensed course for sport massage and kinesio taping. If you don't know what taping is, here, look. It's this kind of stuff. It's my textbook. So over the last period of time, and like I said, I haven't talked about this yet, but as I've been running the very unofficial travel guides and doing all these other things, just like in the summer when I went and got my boating license and I had to go to school and learn how to do that, I was back in school again recently, getting my certification to become a sports massage therapist and a kinesio taping specialist. So this has become the year that Morgan learns new things. It was a really interesting course, it was a really interesting experience, and I ended up learning way more than I was expecting, because in addition to the techniques that I learned that are relevant to working with athletic people, to help them with sports related, not injuries. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm a massage therapist, which is something totally different. I'm not technically allowed to work with people who are injured, but people who need help relaxing, people who need a little bit of help just stabilizing their joints and things like that. What I do is preventative and not healing, at least what I learned. But so what I wanted to say is, in addition to those things, the taping and the sports related stuff, they also taught us other massage techniques, including Nunavut, which is like a Canadian acupressure massage where you use these wooden sticks, and it's a really deep tissue massage. Also fantastic for people who've got knots and tension in their back, like many athletes do. And another thing that we learned that I was not interested in learning, I thought I am never gonna do this on another person outside of the course, is the lomi massage. This is a very popular massage technique at the moment that comes from Hawaii, and actually it's very rooted in Hawaiian tradition, and they use it when somebody passes away. The people who survive them, the children or the spouses or whatever who lose somebody, they use this massage technique and this entire ritual to sort of help this person release the energy. It's very esoteric if you go that far into it, but just the physical massage itself is also really fantastic. And in this lomi technique, you're not just using your hands and your fingers, you're also using your arms, and you're doing stretching, so you're manipulating the joints and appendages. So it's like a massage and a stretch and an entire ritual. And I realized, okay, there's a reason why when you sign up for this course, that's what they teach you as well, because it's also fantastic for active people because of the stretching and because of the long strokes that you do on the muscles to get them back in order. So the reason I'm telling you this now is not because I want anybody to book an appointment. I'm not working anyplace as a massage therapist. That wasn't my plan originally, although now that I know how it works and I know how cool it is to help somebody with these things, I wouldn't say no to it. I just wanted to learn it for myself. But throughout this course, I came to the realization something that I just didn't realize before, and that is giving somebody a massage, especially anything that's with medium to firm pressure, is really, really hard work. People, I'm in good shape. I consider myself to be in good shape for my age. I'm almost 50 years old, but you know, if you've watched the recent video over on my other channel, Guten Morgen, you see what kind of shape I'm in. Giving somebody an hour-long or 90-minute massage is a frickin' workout. It is really hard. And I mean, of course, I have no stamina in relation to these processes and using, you know, the muscles that you use. I'm positive that that's something that you can build up over time. But just in the shape that I'm in, especially the lomi where you're like lifting up the legs and you're crossing and things like this, it is so hard. So not only did we have to demonstrate the techniques that we learned on other people in our course or in the class, but we also had to massage people from outside who came to the school as like test patients, basically. And yeah, I've won an amazing amount of respect for the people who do this with their living, especially the people on a ship who do it 6 or 7 days in a row from morning until night, one after another. So this is what I definitely want to let you know in relation to visiting a spa on a ship or on land. Please remember, these people are not making that $150. They're making an hourly wage, and they're working really hard to make sure that you feel great and that you relax. So giving a tip is so important. Literally give the biggest tip you can, because this person just did a whole workout to make sure you can relax. And I guess that's all I want to say about that. If any of my friends out there are work in the massage therapist, like sports related massage, any kind of that field out there, and you want to just like shoot the breeze about what it's like, please let me know in the comments below or write me a private message on one of the other platforms. But that being said, now comes the time on Sunday Sofatime where I comment on your comments live on air. In last week's Sunday Sofatime, I uploaded the room service video from the Celebrity Apex where I go through the entire experience of looking at the menu, deciding what to order, ordering it, seeing how long it takes to come, and then devouring the food while I answer your questions. And these comments are from that video. The first one is from Jade43. Jade writes, "OMG Morgan, you are so right. My first cruise was on Celebrity and I always compare when I'm on another cruise line to Celebrity. My fave ship is Constellation and Solstice is amazing too." So many people have been writing about the Celebrity Solstice and that class of ship, and I think the next time that we cruise with Celebrity, and I really hope there will be a next time even though it's kind of out of the budget that I usually use, I definitely want to try a Solstice class ship. I will be going on Edge in 2023, and I love this video as always. Thanks, Jade43. I love that you love it, and I'm always happy for that kind of feedback as well. Next comment is from Sue Kirsch. Sue writes, I didn't get the ad when you said it's coming. I know, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. I enjoyed the Q&A, but I really hate listening to someone chew and swallow. It makes me gag. Well, first of all, Sue, thank you so much for watching the video anyways and putting yourself through that torture. And I just think that's so interesting how different people react to certain things. There's some people who, like Sue, like it really worked up having to listen to somebody chew and swallow. One thing that drives me absolutely crazy is when people in public spaces, like in an airplane or sitting across from me in the train or sitting by me in a waiting room, when they kiss each other loudly. You know, when they're like, oh, I'm gonna miss you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you too. That kissing sound
drives me crazy.
So I totally get you. What are like sort of normal things that drive you crazy? Write them in the comments so we can all feel like we're part of a group. Final comment is from John K. John writes, the art on your wall above the sofa foretold the art you were to create on your carpet, LOL. Yeah, I didn't order anything for room service that ketchup would have tasted good on. I had a salad, a pizza, and some pasta. But they gave me a thing of ketchup, like an open, you know, like little thing of ketchup. And somehow I knocked it down on the floor and it splooged all over the carpet. Watch the video, you'll see what ensued. I wiped it up as best as I could and apologized profusely to my cabin steward about it. All right, I can see that my battery light is going on. Let me just say, make sure you come back next week because it's gonna be a really special video, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Bye-bye.